goes on. The beat 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 goes on.
always a lot of music around you, on the streets, at your home. Brazil's a very happy country. People are very happy. It's a lot of sun, and there's a big diversity of music diversity in Brazil. Many styles of music, and but I think music is for the people is one of the most important things. I listen to a jazz record and I like very much the style and the freedom and the language of jazz. So I feel that music is really an international language. It's something that brings people from every different culture. Every music just brings people together. It's a wonderful way to communicate, and it's a wonderful thing.
said, get on up and book it down. I said, get on up and book it down. I said, get on up and book it down. I said, get on up and book it down. I said, get on up and book it down. I said, get on up and book it down. I said, get on up and book it down. I said, get on up and book it down, 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 down. I said, get on up and book it down, down, down.
melody. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it, you better gain play. You better hit fools out, a kid don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Now that the party is jumping, with the bass kicked in and the Vegas are pumping. Quick to the point, no flaking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. Burning them, you ain't quick and nimble. I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll, it's time to go solo. Rolling in my 5.0 with my rag top down so my hair can blow. The girl is on standby, waiting just to say hi.
Did you stop?
No, I just drove by, kept on. Pursuing to the next stop. I bust a left and I'm heading to the next block. The block is dead, yo, so I continue to A1A.
Beachfront Avenue.
Falling on the concrete real fast. Jumped in my car, slammed on the gas. Bumper to bumper, the avenue was packed. Trying to get away before the jack is jack. Police on the scene, you know what I mean? They passed me up, we run it all the dope means. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook for DJ the boss. Take heed, cause I'm a lyrical poet. Miami's on the scene, just in case you didn't know it. My town, that created all the bass sound. Enough to shake and kick holes in the ground, cause my style's like a chemical spill. These more rhymes you can vision and feel. Conducted and formed, this is a hell of a concept. We make it hype, and you wanna step with this. Shape plays on the fade, slice like a ninja, cut like a razor blade so fast. Other DJs say, damn, if a rhyme was a drug, I'd sell it by the gram. Keep my composure when it's time to get loose. Magnetized by the mic while I kick my juice. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while DJ revolves it.
Watch me bust they shit. Watch me bust they shit. Once again. Once again, Tip. Once again, Tip. Watch me bust they shit, nigga. Once again, Tip. Once again. Once again, Tip. Watch me bust they shit. Okay. Watch me bust they shit. Okay. Watch me bust they shit. Okay.
Now newspapers take a long time to come up north. And in one newspaper it said somebody had shot Daddy dead in the head. Back in the Delta. Damen und Herren.
Only close.
show him off. I'm tired of telling what to do. All come to bother, motherfucker. You know, I'm sitting down there having fun singing. Some bitches or some guy gonna come and just tell me, hey, what's up, Bruce? I'm like, yo, man, get the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? We're here to have fun. What you saying, what you have, you're playing with your girl, with your man. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm right here to have fun. So ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the night. Whatever night it is, Monday to Saturday, just enjoy it. Listen to the music. Look, right there, there's some motherfucker licking. Trying to have nothing else to do. We're here to have fun. But the motherfucker trying to find somebody to fight with. If you can't take the alcohol, if you can't drink, don't drink. If you can't handle the alcohol, don't drink. If you have bad alcoholism, don't drink. We're here to have fun. What the fuck? Mula no mase mama, dang zibo dang manase duba. You ma fula mina nunde mama sunde kama uma mama sunane mama singero matete sabo. Famuna budadi go mama sindo ma yikante. Bambulanse daba, mama ruba yinde bimba he daba sura. Waye. What the fuck? Vamos senda na makenge tumusate. Wola lumase mama yuma sinde baba buba. Babu baba sande naba. Jabarunda ke santumba ne naba. Wada sumba ke rande naba. Wada sinda tumase naba. Sumba sinda ke yaba. Mano. What the fuck? Mano. You know what the fuck? You know what? You know what? What the fuck? We're here to have fun, so enjoy! Now!
por supuesto, comiendo. Cuando termino de comer, el camarero me pregunta si quiero café. Pues claro que todos los negros tomamos café. Me dice, ¿cómo lo quieres? ¿Con azúcar o sin azúcar? Y yo le digo, chico, mira, tú eres cubano. Tú sabes bien lo fuerte que es el café de nosotros. ¿Cómo me vas a preguntar que sí, con azúcar o sin azúcar? ¡Con azúcar, chico! ¡Con azúcar! ¿Sí le digo? Tiempo. Bueno. Y empiezo a hablar con el público para que la orquesta, como mis números son bastante fuertes, sobre todo los trompetas, su labio lo descansa. E hice el cuento, ese fue el cuento del día. Y la gente así sabe más recita a ustedes medio tonta porque no tienen el cuento. Le digo el cuento del azúcar y todos los días se le afluye el cuento del azúcar, se le afluye, hasta que un día ya me cansé, dije, hoy no hago más cuentos. Los camerinos quedaban arriba y entonces ya cuando me anuncian, ahora está arriba diciendo ¡azúcar!
together, no matter the weather. And if it rains, let it pour. I still think you're beautiful. Oh, you're beautiful. Beautiful. You're beautiful. 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 You're beautiful. 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 You're beautiful. 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 You're beautiful. Beautiful. If you want me to leave before the sun, I'll let you breathe. We just can't be done. Beautiful, you're beautiful, beautiful. Before the sun